All right, all right, all right. As Matthew McConaughey would say, we're going to get going. Got an exciting one for you today. A key tool in my retirement is using the software package called New Retirement. You hear me talk about it all the time. Today, I'm going to demo that. I may stumble around a little bit with the technology to try to record this. The software, don't judge the software because of that. Judge me because I don't record my screen all the time. So let's get started. Share my screen. You're going to lose my face here, and I'm just going to talk you through it. Okay. So we're looking at a plan here. This is the home screen, the overview screen for New Retirement. And one of the things you'll be drawn to is this 73% probability of success. And you got a little chart out here to decide. We'll talk about that in just a second. Okay, let's just kind of glance at this person that I set up. This is a real couple, but I changed their name, changed a few things about them. Okay, so we're just working down this tab here on the left-hand side. Okay, assets and accounts. Okay, so first one is savings, and this is what you would populate if you bought this. So your retirement IRA, 401k, it's got $500,000 in it. Okay, so $500,000, optimistic rate of return, things go well, 8%, pessimistic, 5%. Those are entered by the user. Okay, simple, simple. Then we go down to after-tax accounts. I have 100,000 in this brokerage account, got the cost basis in there, account turnover, what the rate of return is. Okay, simple. I got a high interest savings account with $50,000 in it. So those are my total assets for this bank, $650,000 in 3 accounts. Okay, let's go down to the next tab. And you only have to enter this the first time, right? So they got a home in Indiana worth $400,000. It's paid off, no future real estate purchases. If you were going to downsize, you could put that kind of stuff in here. Let's go to debt. This person has no debt. You can enter mortgage or other debt in here, non-mortgage debt. Income. Okay, this person is still working. They're a maintenance technician making $62.50 a month, 3.5% increase. So you could just, whatever you want to put in there. And this person is going to stop working in 1 year, actually 10 months from now. So this person wants to work another year and then retire. And you go down to Social Security. This person is married, but the spouse is already retired. The person says they're on their Social Security, and this is what we're going to kind of play with a little bit today as just an example of the power of New Retirement. This person's full retirement age is 67, but their benefit full retirement age is 2,800, but they're going to claim early. They're going to claim at 64. So just about 1 year from now, they're going to claim. And the spouse is going to get the spousal benefit, which is half the amount. And they're going to claim at 64 as well. Both husband and wife in this example are the exact same age. They're like 63 years old. So her benefit is going to be half. Okay, so they're taking Social Security at 64 is the example here. So that's what's put under income. You can have some other passive income. You could have pensions in here. You can have annuities. You can have a windfall. Say you won the lottery or you're planning on winning the lottery, or maybe this is an inheritance, something. Okay. The next item is expenses. I'm just working my way down here. Recurring expenses. These are base expenses. You can go into a detailed budgeter and it'll walk you through line by line of electric bill, trash pickup, cable, all that kind of stuff. You can do that. I didn't do that in this example to make it easier. I put living expenses are $4,000 a month. This is the standard going out to eat, paying bills, watching TV, taxes on your real estate, $4,000 a month. I also added, and if you watch my channel, I talk about this a lot. I added go-go spending. So until they're 75, they're going to spend an extra $1,000 a month on fun things. And then once they turn 75, they're going to cut that in half and have some slow go spending. You can put whatever you want in here. I also put in one-time expenses of a replacement car in 28, a new furnace and a new roof. Put whatever you want in here. I just put those in for examples. Then we got medical expenses before age 65. I put in 1,000 a month, and Medicare is automatically populated. And then you can put in something for long-term care. Each one of these you can dive into a lot more, and there's some verbiage and instructions that goes with each line. Next line is money flows. So if you're contributing more to your savings, you can put it in here. Also, Roth conversions is a big one. This one doesn't have any Roth conversions. That's a whole nother video someday to talk about Roth conversions. Estate planning, profile and goals, and we're both 63. Assumptions, longevity. My wife lived, or this person's wife lived to 90. The person filling this out, 85. Inflation, Social Security, all these things are variable, which makes this tool so powerful. So with all that input, running the Monte Carlo simulation says 73% probability of success. This dark line is the worst 10, I think they do 500 simulations, pretty sure that's this package. So the worst 10% fail at age 85. Okay, so that's not too bad. And this is a, the most optimistic return up here. So they'll continue to have money, and really doesn't dip that much. It's actually pretty flat line. But let's look at this 73 and see if we can improve that. Okay, I'm going to make a simple change here. I'm going to go into income. This only change I'm making. I'm going in here to Social Security, and instead of taking Social Security at 64, the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change that to 67. I'm going to go down here. It's got month by month. I'm going to make that 67 for the you, and then I'm going to make it 67 for the spouse. Sorry, I went right on by that. Multitasking here. Save. You go back to the overview, it went from 73 to 87% probability of success. Okay, that's the power of new retirement. It looks at all your expenses. It looks at the income generated from your accounts, the outflows from your accounts, and then runs Monte Carlo simulation based on that. So this plan is, 73, I don't feel great about that. 87, I'm starting to feel pretty good about it. Also, one of the things I wanted to highlight here is under coach. Let's see, suggestions. Your spouse's longevity may be too low. Okay, that's a suggestion. And then there's some verbiage out here to the side. Review plans with your spouse. Okay, do you have overlapping tiers of expenses? I added the go-go spending on top of the general reoccurring. I must have accepted it already, but it said you should consider taking Social Security 70s. But there's coaching suggestions based on your output that will improve it. Pretty cool. So let's look at a few things. A few of the features here is here's a chart of your estimated income and where it's coming from. It's out here to the side year by year, which is really pretty cool. You can see when Social Security kicks in here, savings drawdown here is this reddish color. You can see required minimum distributions. You can see your expenses. This big expense here was a new car purchase. There's some one-time purchases. See these large one-time expenses, 56,000 over here coming in. I think I got a new furnace and a new roof in there. So you can see the expenses year by year. In taxes, this is what's most powerful for me and my personal need for this software package is I look year by year what my tax bracket is going to be. And this person is never paying more than 10%, 12% federal tax. But look, there's several years where they're paying zero. There may be an opportunity to pull money out do Roth conversions, for an example, or just pull money out and put it in savings and not pay any tax on it in these time periods and greatly reduce your tax load down the road here. So outstanding. Another feature is Explorers. There's the Social Security Explorer. So it takes you through, what, and I'm going to quickly jump through these, but, when you're taking Social Security, what they recommend you take for Social Security. Let's get to that. They compare a current plan to a desired plan, your monthly income in both scenarios. Here's your monthly income year by year, lifetime benefit amount. Hey, if you claim at 67, you're going to claim 1.74. And if you take it 70, you're going to claim 1.94. There's a summary page that compares the two. Just incredible. So I use this Roth Conversion Explorer, and you got, let's do it by tax bracket. Let's maximize the 22% tax bracket. I'm going quickly through this, I know, but it talks about here's your optimized plan versus your current plan. You have no Roth conversions. And hey, let's take some Roth conversions, and then you pay less in overall taxes over time. They compare the two different tax plans. So if you're worried about taxes and you want to plan on it, plan it out and look year by year. This is just unbelievable. So I reviewed just a simple change from 64 taking Social Security to 67. You could do the same things with Roth conversions. You can do the same thing with changing interest rates. There's actually a pretty simple tool here. Where's it at? It's called What If. Where's that at? What if? Okay, simple one. Hey, what if here's my savings plan. Here's what I have in my account. What if I got 1% higher rate? There you go, the green line. What if I got 1% lower rate? There's the green line. What if I did 150,000 in Roth conversion? What if I live 5 years longer? What do my accounts balances do? Okay, so you name it, New Retirement can do it. It's a huge planning tool for me. I have bought this software package for the last 3 years. There's too many levers to do on an Excel spreadsheet. Some brilliant people can do it. I get those examples. I'm talking to the 99.9% of people that want to do something in Excel, and that you have to make some assumptions about, like a standard rate of return, and you don't, use Monte Carlo, for example. That's why I use it. Taxes change. You just change something simple like your Social Security age. That changes the withdrawal out of all your accounts. It changes your taxes. Why not pay to have a software package like this? There's a free version in the link below that you get for 2 weeks. Use the link below for 2 free weeks. This is the paid version. Sometimes it goes on sale for $99 for a year. And most of the time it's $120 for a year. I've paid $120 all 3 years. Okay. So I haven't been able to get that on sale. So I buy this myself. So why do you need this more than once? Why don't you just use this one time, go on from, move on from there? Okay. To me, and this is what people don't understand if you're working a job. If you are working a job, you don't understand the pressures and stress that's on managing your nest egg and spending. Confidence to spend is a big deal. Big deal. What I mean by confidence to spend is, say you've got this $650,000. Well, what if the market goes down 40%? What if it goes down 30%? Hey, if it goes up 20%, you're not going to have any problem spending money. But when it goes down, how far down should I dial down my expenses, if any. If the market's down 30%, I really don't know. So you may artificially or reactively, yes, that's a word, dial down your expenses too much and you wasted a year of your youth where you may have been wanting to spend a little bit more money. Most people would rather have more money in their 60s and 70s than they want to have in their 80s and 90s. So that confidence to spend is why I use this software package. What I do once a quarter, every quarter I do this, I review my expenses, I review my buckets, different topic, and I input my new return rates if I want to change that. Normally, I don't change that much, but I go in and put my new balances in. I look at my expenses. I may have to tweak that a little bit. And then I say, oh my gosh, I'm 90% probability of success. I'm good to spend. Let's just go on the next quarter, business as usual. Okay. So that is how I use New Retirement. Incredibly powerful tool, powerful for me to decide to retire, and powerful for me to have confidence to spend in retirement and not worry. I do not use this every day, do not use it every month, once a quarter. Once a quarter is probably too much, but it's right for me right now. You may want to do it, once every 6 months. Okay. So there you go. There's New Retirement. Extremely powerful tool. Free 2 weeks. Use the link below for 2 free weeks. You can see this format. Rarely will somebody look at this, sign up for the 2 weeks, and not buy the full version because it's a game changer to deciding to retire and having confidence to spend in retirement. Just live your epic retirement. Okay? It's Joel.